Hey y'all, welcome back to the Reality Kingdom where we put the real in reality or whatever. Period.
Hey.
I am your host, Lee, and we're joined by our wonderful panel today. We have Peter, Cass, and Asia. How are y'all doing?
Wonderful.
Doing good. TRK After Dark, baby.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Well.
This is not After Dark. This is still Demir prime time television, okay?
Don't tell us, tell the episode.
Huh?
Don't tell us, tell the episode.
Well, some things go down in the episode. Some things do go down in the episode. But we're not Ashley Mitchell, okay? We have some
Ashley.
morals. We do not have STDs. So we are... Let me stop.
Whoa.
Allegedly.
Whoa.
Allegedly. They said she got gonorrhea.
Dang.
Bananas did her
I didn't say
dirty.
The TV show said it, okay? Now, do I think Ashley has gonorrhea? I don't know. Is it very odd that after getting the dick, she became sick as a dog? Very odd. The only time I became sick as a dog after getting some dick, I didn't have something. So something is going on.
Now, asking for a friend.
She's pregnant, duh.
Oh,
crazy.
morning sickness, mama.
That might
Little
be
light skinned baby.
Is
Never
throwing
mind.
up
Be
and
see-through.
sweating and shit, like, is that a symptom of gonorrhea?
I don't think it's.
I
don't think
wouldn't
it's
know.
gonorrhea. I've never had that symptom. Let me stop.
But Peter,
shit,
you called it.
something going on with it. He gave her something. Like, honestly, I would be concerned. I would be way more concerned. Genuinely.
I'm
Well,
actually
that's
concerned
good.
because the show didn't even clarify what she actually had.
Right.
Well,
I
stay
mean-
tuned. Isn't she on like a podcast with Plain Jane coming up?
Yes, it is out already.
Oh, it is? Okay,
Oh.
well, maybe
Oh.
just get it in there.
Her and
Did anyone
Plain
watch
Jane
it?
had to sit down or whatever. It was cute, but I really love to get to the bottom of that tea. But we can actually go ahead and hop into the episode because it was kind of a cute one. We got an elimination in this one, some interesting fights. So it is what it is. We open up the episode, and of course, Ashley is still sick as a dog. That's the one thing.
Mhm.
We eventually see later on, I'll go ahead and bring it up now, that she is fully removed from the game. I'm not a big fan of her being removed, only because it really fucks up the entire dynamic of the game. You know, it's a high possibility that Johnny could have even been saved this week, which could have created way more drama between him and Tom going forward. I feel like Ashley going home really just sealed Johnny's fate here.
Mhm. Well, okay. Here's the thing. Although this sucks, if you didn't watch last season, they eliminated Teresa in like a really stupid challenge that lasted about a second. So they do this shit all the time. So for House of Villains, this is pretty on brand, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
So I don't think this will affect the game too much. They probably had something like this lined up anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if we still had the right amount of episodes to fill out a season.
And Ashley's departure was so sudden too. No final words, no anything. Just Ashley's gone. That's it.
No
And-
parting
and-
words, but she
and-
did leave a parting notebook. So there's that.
She did leave a parting notebook, and
That
that
would
was
have been
some tea.
so much better with her there. Oh my God. We missed
know,
out on
you're
good
right.
TV because Johnny got her pregnant.
And that's the thing, like, to go on national TV and get impregnated by Johnny, what a dream. What a dream.
Wow.
I mean, look, is Johnny Middlebrook problematic? Is he homophobic? Would he even want to be around my faggot ass? I don't know. But hey, that's still my man. Like, I mean, he cannot, I mean, two things can be true at once. He can be
I don't think
homophobic, and that can still be
those
my
Can be
Look.
true at once.
Paul
The
is the
homophobic
only
ones
eye
be the
candy
main
we have
one.
left.
Huh, Peter?
Paul is the only eye candy we have left.
And the thing is, Paul is eye candy if you got a certain type. Like, Paul is an eye
Oh,
candy to me. Like, now, if Paul hit me up, like, if he approached me on the street, maybe a little application message here and there, if it's big, okay, I'm going. I'm overly going. But if it's not, he can have it. And I do get the energy that it's not, because he has to overcompensate a lot.
Ooh.
And the
fuck
height's
no.
kind of a deal breaker. short king.
Oh, because he's short.
Yeah, like a 5'4".
And
into every podcast, I swear. I am a lovely 6 foot. And that's all that is.
What were you gonna say, Asia?
Johnny's a piece of shit. Like, I mean, yeah, you can look at him for a little bit, but I swear to God, as soon as he opens his mouth, as soon as he come close to you, because you know far away he does look taller. Everybody do. So when he come closer to you, you see that you eye to eye with him, and then I'm eye to eye with him, and then he opens his mouth and all that bullshit just flies right out. It's like, oh, my vagina just like it went inside, like it's closed up, everything down there. I'm like a Barbie now. It's disgusting.
Well, you saw what he said in that elimination speech. Didn't he call like every girl on Love Island bitches?
Well, he clarified. He said he wasn't talking to the women. He wasn't calling girls.
Who was he referring to there?
He was calling. He was calling Tom a bitch.
Yeah,
that's what he
Tom.
said.
He said bitches
also
plural.
calling them bitches.
was he also calling them bitches? Yes.
Yes.
But I think in the moment it was directed at Tom. Like that. No, that was kind of nasty though. We're gonna get to that. Okay. But basically throughout the episode, we see Kate is saying that the only reason why Tyson was saved from being on the hit list this time was because of Tom. Tom fighting to save Tyson really worked with Kate, so she went ahead and did that. And essentially, you know, post-nomination ceremony, we get it's the middle of the night. Tyson then turned the heat all the way up, so the girls are hot, which I need to sleep on a very cool 69. I don't know about y'all, but I like to sleep in very cool weather. I had a roommate in college, and when I tell you we would fight back and forth damn near every day, because this nigga would go and put the degrees on 80.
That's
80
crazy.
degrees, baby. I don't know if you understand that, Cass.
In
No, I'm doing the
Texas?
math in my head.
Okay.
Texas is crazy.
It's hot, Cass. And we were in Corpus Christi, Texas. That's the south of Texas, bitch.
Right.
It was hot as fucking shit. Like, and he would do that every morning. And I would go and I would politely turn that bitch the fuck down. Because what are you doing? Why are you trying to melt me? I just didn't understand
melt
it.
that chocolate. Don't melt hot chocolate. I live in Michigan, Detroit, by Canada, and I don't have it on 80 even in December when it's the frozen tundras and snow blizzards, because 80 is crazy as fuck. So yeah, he was definitely, that was some mental warfare or something. I don't know.
Girl, like playing games. But basically, Kate goes outside and she sees this book. And in this book, it's signed by Ashley. And in it is the alliances of each side of the game. And I found this so funny because, Peter, you may know this. Didn't this happen with Michaela on the challenge?
Yes, Michaela Bradshaw on the challenge infamously left a notebook with basically a hit list insinuating like who she wanted to go after first whenever the game was going to start. And then they found it and they exposed her and she went home first. So,
Michaela from Survivor?
Yeah,
yes.
Michaela from Survivor.
Oh, that poor baby.
Yeah, that was her first season. She's kind of an icon now in the challenge lore, but her first season, they got her up out of here. They did.
Yeah.
It was bad. But I don't know why Ashley would just have this book lying around like it's furniture. Like, girl, what's going on?
Do you really think Ashley left it there, or do you think production may have
she
led a
knew she
breadcrumb
was
trail for
leaving.
Kate to follow?
She had already met with the gynecologist that day, and she knew she was already about to get the fuck out of there. She left that shit on standby.
Which you called that, Peter? You were like, yeah, she's gonna medevac.
I thought she was gonna quit. I was like, oh, Ashley's gonna quit. She has that rep for being a quitter, but now, according to her, it was a medevac.
Mm-hmm.
She was throwing up. They played that shit. I hate when they play the audio of people throwing up. It make me want to throw up. But she was definitely sick.
I felt bad for her when they showed her just in the room, and she's like, I'm just like completely covered in sweat, and I was like, damn, girl, it was bad for my sister.
No, it was real bad. It was real bad. And basically, she's like, I'm going to use this information. Kate is saying she wants to use this information to turn Tom against Tyson, which this is where I like to get interested because I know the girls, you know, it's a gimmicky show. You know, we're making fun of other reality shows and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. But I do love some good strategy. I do, especially with people who you wouldn't really expect it from. Now, we're going to get into Kate a little bit more because, you know, she was controlling it and then she lost me at one point. But I loved her thinking with this. She got the book, she
Yeah.
saw the tea, and was like, bitch, I'm about to expose this shit.
Exactly. She loves to share the blood. It's the same thing she did with the nomination box. She's like, well, you guys all voted for each other, so you can't only blame me. And it kind of worked. Like, I don't know how badly it worked, because obviously Paul and Johnny and Ashley weren't really fighting with each other as she'd hoped. But when it came down to like Johnny on the hit list at the very end, he was after Tom way more than he was after Kate.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 10 for that.
I feel so
Well,
bad for Kate because this honestly could have been like a top 5 House of Villains moment if Ashley didn't leave. But the fact that she wasn't
right.
there, it's like the whole notebook was about her and that she's not even in the room, already out of the game. So she just pretty much uses it as an excuse to put Tyson up. And I feel like if Ashley was there, we could have seen a real girl fight. But, you know, we were robbed of that moment, sadly.
Well,
It could have got nasty. It could have got real nasty. Too bad.
I don't think Kate would have retaliated at all. I mean, we saw what happened at the end of last episode, but Ashley.
I think
tried to come at her
Ashley would have
hard.
been going off.
Even
What are you
more than
doing
that,
reading my stuff? Typical Ashley.
Kate was like, "Oh, eh." Anyway,
It could have been a moment if Kate gave her that energy, because last time she didn't want to give her the energy. I stand by. I think Ashley slightly ate her up in that moment, even
Lee,
though
you
it
could have
was
let it
given.
go.
Even though it was given rehearsed read, like I just don't understand why Kate would be like, "Oh, let's move on." Like, girl, I don't know. Say something. Say something.
But when New York, when you be like, oh, New York reads is rehearse. The black woman, oh, you want to call out the black woman, but
Oh,
the white girl,
we're not doing
white
this.
girl read. Oh,
We're not doing this.
I
We're
see what
not
we're
doing this. No. See, the thing is, from Tiffany New York Pollard, I expect more than rehearsed reads. I expect reads that are
Black women
rehearsed.
always got to
but
do
I
3
can't
times
tell.
as much.
I do expect 3 times as much from HBIC Queen Tiffany New York Pollard. I do. I don't expect shit from Ashley Mitchell. The fact that she gave something at all, okay, I was a little bit gagged. I was, okay, yes. But Tiffany New York Pollard, yes, I'm expecting a little bit more. I'm sorry. But I still love black women. We are not about to turn this into that. We are not about to turn this into that. Not during Melanin March. Not during Melanin March.
Well, see, I'm consistent. I wasn't here for both. I think Kate ate Ashley up, and I stand on it. And I love you guys in the comments supporting the correct opinion.
I can just never get over somebody
Ooh.
saying Ashley was giving a gas station reads, and that's all I've ever looked at it as.
Ooh, not gas
Oh
station
my
reads. But essentially, Bananas is back. I don't know why Bananas is back. He hosted the entire Redemption Challenge, which I don't understand because we have a host for the show. So why do we have Johnny Bananas here doing it?
A good host.
Was
Joel
Joel
Kelly
even really
was-
there at the end of the episode? He was there, wasn't
He
was
was
there at the
only
end.
at the end.
Yeah.
He had to make sure he got that
They come in, they
appearance
gotta-
fee.
They dating, they're kissing and eating slugs and stuff. His freaky ass want to be involved.
Right.
Girl, that's what it was giving, because that was some nasty ass shit. That was
It
some
was.
nasty challenge shit right there. Always having them eat some nasty ass shit.
The end when they was eating whatever the fuck them worms were.
The hornworms.
I got a picture.
Oh,
Why
wow.
was
You need
it-
a picture? Get it off.
Why was it so juicy, y'all? Why would that would have killed me? How juicy the worm was. Like
They
it was literally
squirting.
falling out of their mouth. It was squirting more than me on a Sunday night.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's what you do on your Sundays, the Lord's Day. That's what you be doing.
You know, after I praise the Lord, of course.
Right.
But that was crazy. And the worms were not small either. Like these were some big ass, fat ass worms for no reason. And they had to
Chunky.
eat whoever ate the most of them alive worms. They were winning the Redemption Challenge. But child, that was the fool. We'll get more into that. Essentially, though, because Ashley was removed from the competition, she has to name a third nominee. And this is why I hate that Ashley was removed, because I just don't like dynamics of the game being altered in ways, causing certain people to go home. They may have not went home, causing people to get into certain interactions where they may not have been in. And I do think it made for good dynamics in the game. Like everyone turning on Tyson, I find really interesting. Him still kind of getting out of it by winning veto. Well, whatever they called it.
Redemption challenge.
Redemption
I call it
and
vetoes
stuff
too.
like that. So it's like it created an interesting dynamic. I just kind of wish we let the Ashley storyline play out first, like, because I do feel like Ashley would have went home, and if she did it, that would have even been more gaggy. So, but hey, we can't do anything about it. The girl gone. She got gonorrhea. She out. But essentially, this is where Kate Chastain, she gets real boss bitchy in the building, okay? Because she's like, look, I have a list. I checked it twice. Ashley's name is on it. And she was like, there's this side with all the women. We have Tom in the middle. And Tyson is on the side with Paul, Ashley, and Johnny. So Ashley is gone. The next name is Tyson. It was like, ooh, that's kind of gaggy, Baba. Like, you're the next name, you're going up. Okay, you want to be on that side of the house, you go up with them. And it's like, period, boss. Like, she ate that.
Right. Kate's really a player for me in this game. I wouldn't hate to see her win. I know you guys are like, she doesn't give enough for me, but I don't care. This is enough. If this is what she's bringing consistently for the rest of the show, I'll be here for it.
I would like her to win. I just don't know what her winner reaction would be. Like, imagine them saying, Kate, you're the winner of House of Villains. Like, I just don't even see her like faking a smile. It would just be like, oh, cool. Like, I knew I was going to win. Like, so it's type.
I don't want her to win.
Who do you want to win, AJ?
I want Tiffany to win.
I want New York to win. Honestly, I want New York to win. Give her the money, and
it's time.
Season. Like, that's what
I need her to win just so this is her last season. I need her to go to Peacock.
If she does not win, she's coming back.
They should just let her host.
I need her on the Traitors, okay? I feel like the only reason why she hasn't been on the Traitors is because they got her locked in this House of Villains contract. I need her to win so she can move on to bigger and better things, okay? I'm sick of it because this is my first time watching her on this show. So this was my very first time getting her to see her in this environment. And while I do enjoy her here, I need to enjoy her other places like the Traitors Turret, okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
You can just kind of tell the way the cast reacts around her too. This is just like her show. Like, it's House of Villains. New York is like the ultimate villain. Like, honestly, I think after the season, they should just give her the host title. That honestly, it's her show. Like, honestly,
it's tricky, yeah, because Joel is such a good host. I mean, his absence was definitely felt on this episode. I don't think Johnny Bananas did like nearly as good of a job, unfortunately, as hosting. But maybe they could co-host together. I don't know. It seems like Tiffany knows everyone. It seems like she's at home. She knows all the production. She knows all the alum that come in. She's like, hi.
Yeah, I still want Joel McHale to host because he is just really funny and he reacts to all the shit that they do and say too. And New York is more like they're opposites. Like, she's funny too, but she's like loud and she's dramatic. So like, yeah, let's do both of them. Maybe she do I still don't know what the name of all the challenges, but maybe she do some challenges and he do some of the other ones.
Super villain of the week, redemption, or whatever.
Them ones, yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And then we get to the redemption challenge. Paul, Tyson, and Johnny are now nominated, and essentially they have to do dares to get points, and they have to find minions to do these dares on their behalf. So you have them like dressing up in different outfits. You have them like sitting in piles of worms. They have to do all sorts of things. They had to let a tarantula crawl on top of them.
Oh wow!
One of the more interesting things we see is Tyson in New York. Essentially, one of the challenges was kiss someone on the mouth for 30 seconds or have your minion eat the most bananas in an amount of that time. And so essentially, Paul and Johnny, they can only find minions that want to eat the bananas. No one wants to kiss anybody. Tyson, even though he's married, and Tiffany, who has a fiance, Tyson looked over to Tiffany and said, hey, are you down to kiss? Like, what's tea? And she was like, oh, is your wife gonna be okay with it? And he was like, yeah. Now, from the things we've heard about Tyson recently, he clearly is okay with doing things his wife is not okay with. But that's tea for another day. But Tiffany agreed. And we got the make out of the century, in my opinion. Like, they was going. They were going, baby. I was like, is anyone getting hot and bothered?
They kept it very cute, very demure. It didn't look like they opened their mouths at all.
Yeah, no tongue at all.
That is amazing because y'all both got other people, but they still gave it. Like, they still didn't just like peck or whatever. So like, I was very happy with it. Did I get hot and horny and bothered and juicy and wet and erect? No, absolutely not.
Can we talk about Tom being like, "Oh, I can't make out with you, Tyson. I have a girlfriend." Like, what?
Oh
Really?
yeah. I forgot about that. That was
Like
that
he
was-
would have done it if he didn't have a girlfriend, but he has a girlfriend and he's trying to be loyal. You know, Tom Sandoval is out of his cheating era. You know, he wants to be a humble, demure man that does not cheat. It's actually like the more I watch Tom Sandoval, especially in this environment, I'm just like, wow, if I was Ariana, I wouldn't think this nigga would cheat on me either. He just seems so dumb and aloof. Like I would be like, what girl would want him? But see, that's the problem. When these niggas be thinking they're the prize, they be thinking, oh, these girls want me. Like, oh my God, I'm just really Mr. Bitches right here. But it's a high likelihood that they only got with Tom because of the Vanderpump Rules clout and because of Ariana. It's like this was none of your actual swag that got these girls, okay? And because looking at him, I'm like, he's corny. He a little bit. He ain't my type. I won't say he's ugly.
he's
just
very
not my type.
dopey.
Tyson's
Very
type.
dopey, very himbo, very gone with the wind. Like I just feel like it wouldn't be someone that I would be interested in. So it just feels like whoever indulged with him to cheat on Ariana had to have been doing it for the clout.
Something Keely said to me
I
always
agree.
sticks out when it comes to Tom. It's that it's always about the optics with him. And it's so crazy
Yeah.
because every single
Yeah.
thing on this show, everything down to his interactions with Tyson, to how he's being perceived, he wants to be perceived as a good person. When like it's called House of Villains. Like, dude, just go with the flow of the show. Like, why are you so worried about another scandal? Like, just trust the process. He comes into the show so paranoid.
Literally, he's like out of you're on the House of Villains, and I feel like he's stuck up on the like whole integrity thing. He's like, oh, you broke my word once, therefore I can't trust you for the rest of the game. I don't know how to feel. I feel heartbroken. I'm like, it's not that serious. See, you guys telling us it's not that serious. Tell Tom. Tom doesn't know. Tom doesn't get the memo.
I can only imagine him talking to his team about the House of Villains, like, oh, they want me on House of Villains, but I don't want to be a villain, and then telling him that,
Yeah.
well, this would be a great opportunity for you to change that, and you go into the house and you do X, Y, and Z. So he's probably, it's probably just so that we see the public sees him differently, so they have different opportunities. I don't know how much money he has, but I can only assume he doesn't need this $200,000. So I think he's just on here to change his image. He doesn't really give a fuck about the money for real.
He probably would have been better received if he actually just made out with Tyson.
I would have lived for that.
Now
Like,
I might
okay,
have got
Tom.
him direct then. I don't know.
Now that would have been interesting to watch.
I mean, because he was willing to do everything else for Tyson, even the worm bath. Like, whoa, you really want to? Can we talk about that? Because why did Tyson want to? No, not Tyson. Why did Tom want to wait until after the redemption challenge to see if he could trust Tyson rather? Like, why did he have the conversation with Kate after? That seems strange to me. Surely you'd want to know before, so you want to know if you want to go all in on saving this guy.
I guess they just didn't
smart.
have the time because she
Maybe.
exposed the list and then they had to go right into the redemption challenge. So I guess he just
Okay.
went with his first mind, like I'm already loyal to him, might as well just stay loyal, and then I'll check the temperature after. That's what I
Okay.
got.
I see that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do want to say before we move on too much that they put the whole orange room. Kate put the whole orange room up first, which was kind of cunty. But if she would have put the
Very.
3 Gemini men up in the beginning, that would have been way cuntier because the 3 of them up there on that stage, like that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that, not Ashley. But
And it could have happened if Ashley just spoke to the women. Like Ashley didn't have one conversation with a woman in that game since she's been here.
She literally had them on a piece of paper with all the women on the one side with a line written down the middle and her and all the men on the other side. Like, I think she definitely knew what she was doing.
it's so clear. Like it's when it's written down on paper like that, it's very clear what's going on. Like
When you got Johnny Dick in the house, who can blame her?
I mean, I couldn't.
I can.
I would
I
just
can.
be playing both sides. So you got to get the dick and still play the game. I always say this: get the dick and play the game.
Multitask.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
It should be.
I always find him attractive initially, and then the more episodes go on any show that he's on, it always like just decreases just a little bit every time.
Ooh.
He's so gross.
Yeah.
What did you
Speaking
think
of
about
gross,
their picks for minions though? Because Johnny, for some reason, do we miss a memo? Suddenly, Christine and Johnny aren't tight anymore. They barely know each other. So all of a sudden, Johnny's close with Drita, and Christine now thinks she can use Paul, which I find hilarious.
Christine is just
I
here.
think
She's just there. I agree. She's just there.
I
Tie it
feel
down.
missed some stuff because also when Johnny was trying to coerce Christine, talking about it's for the game, she'd do it for the game. Like, bitch, no, you're being gross. What this you tried to take an opportunity to fucking kiss her. Anyways, she said something in the No, he said something like, I know she has a boyfriend. So I'm like, we missed a bunch of conversations, it seems like.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like something happened, but like Christine's got nothing else. You could like, I don't understand why they're cutting her content when it doesn't seem like there's that much content to cut.
I don't think they care about her. I really don't.
I don't think she's giving anything for them to
really
give.
think she is just here to be here. She's gonna go home randomly or gonna be in the end game because no one paying attention to her. She did mention before, I can't remember which episode, that she had a boyfriend and he found out because who told him? New York told him.
Oh, I guess I
Yeah,
missed that.
Yeah,
It was Jackie.
New York
It was
told
Jackie.
him. Was it Jackie? Yes,
think it was
Jackie. Jackie told him.
Oh, that was the
Christine
first
had a boyfriend.
episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, it had all came out. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're not missing nothing, y'all. This is just Christine. Like, they have to give her a confessional because she on the show, and that's it.
Fair.
It's like, damn, I wish they would have casted somebody who was gonna play ball a little bit more. Like, if you're gonna get somebody who's young and a baddie, make sure I would want them to like play ball a little bit. The fact that it's just Johnny and Ashley, and then as soon as Ashley gone, Johnny don't got nothing else fucking going on except for the shit going on with him and Tom. It's like kind of crazy. She's kind of just there.
I wish
and that was
Christine's
some tea.
winner edit wasn't so strong, so we could have a little bit of mystery into who's gonna win.
So strong. If
Yes.
Christine, if I'm gonna be real with y'all. Look, if Christine win this show, everything I said in episode 1, I stand on it, bitch. Okay, this show will be dragged by me. I'm letting y'all know right now. If Christine wins this show, do not tune into the finale because the show is getting dragged and we're not covering it again. This will be the last season we cover on this goddamn channel, bitch, because I'm not doing it. That would be the most unserious bullshit ever. If I sit here for
There's
this
no
3
way.
weeks and watch Christine win, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a
There's
problem.
no way they'll vote for her. It's no way. I can't see her up against nobody and they're gonna pick her. I can't see it. No fucking way.
It's House of Villains. They're
all?
not afraid to vote bitterly. Someone could drag
No
Christine to the
fucking
end,
way.
and they all hate the villain, so
Who-
they'll vote
but who?
Christine.
Tyson.
Paul,
I
maybe.
think Tyson's still winning the
Paul.
votes.
Yeah,
Now
Paul, too.
Paul. okay, he
I
might
don't
fuck
know. With the way
around.
they playing, I think Tyson, Paul, pissing everybody mama off. Like,
Right.
It's basically boys versus girls.
I think one of the girls gonna win, and not Christine.
I hope.
But
Drita.
well, that's
Drita's
the thing.
winning.
It seemed like
I'm down for
Kate's
that.
gonna be in some trouble next episode. So, Drita, I think Drita is the best bet for sure. And I would love if Drita won. And I also feel like, I mean, I ain't watched season 2, but I've seen a lot of clips of season 1. And other than the argument Tanisha had with Tiffany New York, it seemed like Tanisha was kind of more in the background, a little bit more demure in the season. And I feel like Drita kind of occupies that spot. So I'm like, could she also be a winner? I don't know. That's just how I feel.
I feel
but
like
Safari
Drita's
won
always
last
talking.
year, and he was just like really, really like likable. Everybody liked
Yeah.
him.
Social player.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of like Drita too a little bit. So I don't know. Because who hates Drita? Like,
I feel no one hates her.
No
I
one.
Yeah. She's doing
Yeah.
amazing.
I could
think
see her
reads
making an
are
op
really good.
though.
Sorry?
I could see her making an op though. Not gonna lie.
Tiffany is technically her op, but I don't think
think-
Tiffany give a damn that much. I don't
I
think
think
Tiffany care at
either
all.
of them. I think either of them will vote for each other. Like if they were
Yeah.
fine, like depending on who they against. But I don't think they would have a problem voting for each other to win.
Remember when
Mhm.
Tiffany was
Also-
like, "You're the only bitch in this house I ever respected." It'd be just like
Literally.
that.
They're so funny. We need to have the Bachelorette lady on the next season.
Oh my God, Taylor
Ooh.
Frankie Paul,
That one.
her crazy ass girl. She'll get another show canceled. Child.
That's a joke. That's a joke for real though. I'm not joking.
I'm not. I want to see it.
Oh.
After, because I'm on the Secret Life of Mormon Wives like updates, so
Okay.
I'm thinking like I'm getting all the drama from her like lifestyle, and I'm kind of seated. I'm not gonna lie. Like I low key want that Bachelorette season, but hey, that's not kosher to say. I don't support DV, and I don't support white women. Let me stop. But I don't support DV. So, but he got some interesting drama for sure. For sure.
Lost media, girl.
Lost media, Chad.
Wait, they filmed? Did they
Yeah.
scrap?
The whole season
The whole
was
thing.
filmed. The whole season was filmed. They
Oh my
scrapped an
God.
entire 22 episode season because of her crazy ass.
That
They about
is
to lose out on
insane.
millions.
Million.
A whole season
They
is
can
in the
take that
garbage.
shit.
They better release it on Zeus.
Listen, Zeus don't got the money.
I smell a lawsuit.
let me gonna pull up some coin, girl. So after the redemption challenge, Tyson wins, of course, and this is when Tyson is now all of a sudden anti-women. He goes to Johnny. He's like, "Look, the girls are against us. They've been playing us for a fool." And it's like, Tyson, you was the main one playing in people's faces, but okay, I'll let you have it. And he's like, "I want Paul to go home." And one of the main reasons he says is because people on Twitter talk about Paul being a mastermind, so he wants him to go.
But he
And
didn't
it's like,
actually do the research, which is
Tyson,
funny.
Right.
Why would you cite some Twitter, like just some Twitter shit, not no real shit?
He's got
He
Twitter
was the
clout.
final 2 seasons in a row with Big Brother. Like, don't say that, but you just say, oh, they saying on the internet that he's a mastermind. Shut the fuck up.
And he probably just didn't want to give him his tens. Like, you know Paul. No shade. I think more people probably know Paul than Tyson. Do they?
I mean, yeah, girl. Tyson, doesn't he work over in RHAP and all that kind of stuff? Like, I'm sure he knows who Paul is. I mean, he hasn't been on reality TV in a long time, but I mean, if you know anything about Big Brother at all, you know Paul, girl.
Tyson just gives me, he's so cool for school. He don't know Paul. He doesn't watch any PBS show.
Do you think this is the right decision for Tyson then, to send home Paul instead of Johnny?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Paul really wants to work with Tyson. I mean, he came up to him and he pitched him at the end. He was like, "Hey, like, could you please, like, pretty much like save me?" And I think it's because they both come from the same CBS verse. Paul is Big Brother, Tyson Survivor. You know, they probably talked before they came in. And so Paul is under the impression that Tyson's going to fight for him. But every single opportunity, Tyson's like, "I want to get this nigga out of here."
Thank you for saying that, because this is where I have to drag Christine once again. Because Dorita was trying to be like, "Hey, Christine, we should vote out Paul because Johnny will come over us and attack Tom and Tyson for us." And Christine's like, "Yeah, but I feel like Johnny's only loyal to you. I feel like Paul's loyal to me." No, he's gonna head back to fucking Tyson and Tom.
She had a full Lindsay moment. She was like, "Yeah, I really trust him because he chose me for the challenge." Like, what are you talking about? He lost the challenge because of her.
Just taking up space.
The
Like,
problem
seriously.
is Paul, especially in these games, he's an opportunist. Like, no one should feel loyalty to Paul, truly, in my opinion. Paul will do whatever it takes to get to the end. That's why I think, like, even with Tyson, I don't think he necessarily lose. I don't think he necessarily ever wanted to work with Tyson. I think he wanted to try and use Tyson. He saw Tyson have power, and he wanted to be up under that. And he needed his vote, so he wanted to try to make amends. But I don't think Paul trusts Tyson, especially after Tyson used him as a pawn earlier in the season. Like, he is never going to trust that man or really want to work with him. I think he will do it out of necessity. But as soon as Tyson is no longer of a use to him, Tyson can go. That's how Paul plays the game. Like, when you're no longer of use, bye. I don't give a shit.
You'll see when Christine effectively uses him as her underling. I don't want any of you talking shit ever again.
Underling.
Tyson is running out of options. I feel like it's gonna have to be him and Paul, because girl, Tom is turning on him, Kate is turning on him. It's like he doesn't have a lot of options left.
But here's the thing, we'll get to the vote later. Actually, I'll save my thoughts for then.
I really just feel like I want Tyson to go, but if he goes, the show is going to be a lot less interesting, a lot more strategic. So it's like, fuck. I guess I want him to stay but I don't want him to win. Like, oh my god, that would also suck.
I don't think he's winning though. It reminds me of West. Like, he gonna get played. Like, I can see him in Final 2 and losing. Imagine Tyson and Paul made Final 2. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
It would be.
You know what's the? Sorry, go.
Oh, I was gonna say, and I hope Paul whips his ass.
Yeah, I think Tyson would have gone if he didn't win this immunity. By the way, I
It's
looked
possible.
at the votes because Dorita would have voted him out, Christine would have voted him out, and then Paul and Johnny are going to save each other. So whichever one would have come off, so it would have been 3-2, and Tyson would have gone.
Ooh,
That-
that would have been
that-
gaggy.
Yeah, that happened. So that's happened twice in a row now because Kate would have been gone if she didn't win,
Mhm.
and then Tyson would have been gone. So we are getting gaggy results in the redemption challenge.
That
so.
goddamn power of veto.
Yeah, the power of
Period.
it. Blockbuster.
Blockbuster, bitch. And then we get Tyson talks to Kate about the notebook, and she is basically telling Tom all about what Tyson was doing in their one-on-one, about how he brought up a phone too, how he disregarded Tom's relationship, how she even said, "What about Tom?" And Tyson said, "I don't give a damn." And so Tom is taking all this information in, and he's like, "What is this tea?" And I kind of like what Tom does next, because Tyson comes in the room, and Tyson is like, "I'm gonna make them uncomfortable." Tom is like, "Well, what's tea?" Because she's saying all of this. So what's your excuse? And Tyson is like, "Oh no, Kate, I told you that there can be a trio and he could fit into the duo. It could be a third. And I told you that." And then this is where Kate does lose me a little bit, because she's like, I don't know if Tyson's lying to me or if he's lying to Tom.
I
But
had to
one thing
rewind
I
that.
do know is that Tyson's a liar. And it's like, you got him there. He is a
Yes.
liar.
Yes.
But Kate, or should I say Mara Higgins, why you don't know what he said to you, girl? Come on. Like, you knew what he said to you because you repeated what he said. Now he's making you re-question it after saying some bullshit. Like, it didn't even sound like Tyson was being believable in that moment.
No.
Like,
At
he
all.
sounded like he was lying down, which she clocked. He is lying to somebody, but it's just like, she could have easily stood firm and been like, "No, this is what you said. You went against Tom, and here's the problem." Like, she left the door open for a potential of Tom and Tyson becoming cool again.
Exactly.
And
Left
it
them
doesn't
alone.
She
literally,
left.
literally left them alone. So it's like, I don't know if it's gonna work, because this episode it didn't seem to fully work. But it's like, girl, you left the door too open. Like, you should have hammered it in. Like, no, this is what you said.
She just doesn't care enough. She's just like, did my part. Bye.
It's-
See
But
you
what's
in
the
about
Misdemeanor
a
in
fuck?
month.
general.
I literally had to rewind it when she said that. I'm like, what do you mean by that? They showed the clip. Like, he literally said, "Fuck him. I'll go with you. I don't need," like, that's literally what he said to your face. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't know who he's lying. He's lying to him.
Yeah.
It's very simple, Kate. It is. But I think, Cass, you hit it, because literally, I don't think she cares enough. She just does not care enough.
Quite simply.
She really did not give a damn.
She was like, "Tom, you know I'm not lying because I do not care enough to come up with this elaborate lie." That sounds a lot more like Tyson.
And then we get to some of the campaigning. One of the big things is that Tyson really wants Johnny to stay in the game. So he goes to Johnny. He's like, "You need to speak with Tom and try to get on his good side." So Johnny, he goes to chat with Tom. And the thing about Johnny is that because he's such an asshole, he can't help but be condescending.
Yeah.
So in this conversation, he's like, "I put you on the hit list, and that was me being straightforward with you," and basically trying to frame it as if there's no reason Tom should have an issue because he didn't actually go up on the hit list. And it's like, girl, no, you still wanted to use him as a pawn. And this is where, like, no shade, I'm falling for the propaganda, because Tom be handing it to the girls. He does not like being disrespected, and I kind of live for that. I have a clip.
No, he stood on it.
So
100%.
for no
sassy.
reason, because of your actions. You can say everything you want to say, but your actions speak louder.
My actions of not throwing you down. And you're fucking crying about it. I'm so sorry that I couldn't guarantee your comfort the whole time when I didn't fucking throw you down because I didn't feel safe
Because
enough
you had to be
putting you in a
convinced.
fucking vulnerable position and I couldn't bring you back.
Oh no, smart move not putting
I
you down
told-
because
I
I would have
told-
exposed the alliance. I would have exposed what you did
Great.
to me.
Why
Like
was
you
it-
said to me.
why
Like
was
you
it-
said to me.
What, go ahead.
I made my decision, so save your breath.
Hey, great, Tom. Thanks. Great conversation. Fucking
Called him a bitch like three times.
It was just it honestly to me gave like married couple a little bit. Like, I don't understand. Like, it was like Tom was kind of taking this position like, "No, you lied to me, and my feelings are hurt, and my feelings are valid, and you need to respect my feelings." And then Johnny, the fuckboy
Cancer.
he is, I don't give a damn. No,
Enough of that shit,
you're-
bro. Enough of that shit. Enough of that BU shit.
Sorry, I didn't make you comfortable. And it's like, girl, like I could tell, like no shade. I have written down. I could tell Johnny was like, "Why are you acting like a female right now?"
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
Like Johnny was definitely thinking that in his little misogynistic head. I know
Johnny
he was.
he had a confessional afterwards, and he was like, "We're men, and we don't argue like that." And when you
And then he
argue
called
like
him a
me like
bitch.
that,
And then he called him a bitch and said the Love Island girl. Like that's all of that's connected.
I'm so sad Johnny went home, you guys. No, but like how does it make sense for him to get ate up by Tom Sandoval? That's something that you're gonna have to take to your grave with him.
It's because Tom is sassy. Like Tom is gonna get in your
Real
ass a
sassy.
little bit. Like, and
Literally.
I kind of live for it, especially because the fact that it's like Johnny isn't going against a actual gay man, so it's like he can't use the excuse of like, oh, you're feminine because you're gay, or you're weaker because you're gay. Like he's still going against a straight man, and I feel like that kind of confuses the straight male mind because it's like he can't go to like the easy insults, you know. He can't just say, oh, that's faggot, you know. It's like he still has to go back and forth, and he's confused because he's like, we're men. Like, why are you talking about your feelings? Why are you talking about how much you care? And like I don't think that Johnny can fathom the words that are coming out of Tom's mouth.
he can't. Tom's a player and Johnny's a fuckboy, and I think that Johnny doesn't realize that Tom, even though he is all of those things, he still has, you know, a bit more class, a bit more demeanor to him. He's not down in these nigga streets like Johnny is, apparently. Girl.
And I also think it's a thing like with black men and white men. White men do seem more openly like they are more openly feminine or more openly like the things that they do, the type of shit they do with each other. Like, you know, I feel like they're more comfortable with that type of stuff anyways. And I think Tom is like even more like he's not like that, like some type of frat boy shit, but he does seem very comfortable and who he is, like with his whatever he does, his Botox and all that stuff and all this stuff. Like he just seems really comfortable.
Now you ain't gotta bring up the bow tie. You gotta bring up.
But I mean, like, I'm sure that's something that also plays in Johnny's mind. Like all these things, he can't say it because he know he's smart enough to know, like, if I say this, it's problematic and they gonna cancel me. But like, I do feel like that plays a part in it because Johnny is like he's afraid of anything that might be a little bit feminine.
Yeah.
So
He gives major DL energy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, please.
I mean, I hope.
Yeah.
Here
Better
you
around
go.
men than women. Huh?
You love a problematic nigga.
I can fix them. This is T though. Johnny doesn't trust Tom because
Yes.
of Paul's Hinky's vote. Paul wanted Tom on the hit list. Now they beefing and Paul skirts by.
I was just about to bring this up. This is so stupid because they're fighting over something that Paul did. Johnny, throw Paul under the bus. It's you or him. He's leaving. Why didn't you just say it was Paul? I don't get it. Why are you fighting? You were the one that's like fought to keep him off the block, and now you're like, I don't get it. I don't understand.
He couldn't handle getting hit with that ego check.
Seriously.
They were just
And
going
this is
back
what's
and forth.
in the
Neither
mind.
one of them wanted to quit. Like they wanted to keep going and swinging their dicks around. So like the point just got lost.
Yeah, as
Damn.
it does.
Horrible idea
Um,
by Tyson, by the way, to try to arrange this.
Definitely, he outside panicking. He was like, "Oh no." And then essentially after this, Tom really wants Johnny to go. We see that Drita is someone who wants Johnny to stay. She's discussing with Christine, and Christine is unsure because she's like, I have this alliance with Paul now, and I want Paul to stay. So it feels like it's up in the air. And then we do get to the nomination ceremony. The elimination ceremony. Child, I can't keep up with the ceremonies. Banishment ceremony. Eviction ceremony. Got somebody going home. God damn it. Like, that's all we need to know.
It looks like Paul's going to do an exorcism. So exorcism.
They're always clowning on Paul's fits. They called it Hot Topic at one point. I'm like, damn. I kind of
Were they lying? Were they lying?
Well, were they?
Getting costume? Question mark.
He said in the actual thing that I think Joel McHale called his clothes from Hot Topic. He was like, this is actually from Hot Topic. And it's like, well, you know, the girls can tell. And there's no shade. I have no beef with Hot Topic.
Me neither.
You know, I was never a Hot Topic girly, but I have no beef with Hot Topic.
Yeah.
But essentially, at the banishment ceremony, we do get some more arguments. Starting with Johnny versus Tom. I think I have 2 clips.
A show where I spent a majority of my time arguing with bitches over shit about hurting their feelings, not making their feelings feel valid. That's all
Now,
bullshit,
what
Tom.
does he mean by
And
that?
I thought that your way of handling that was
Who is
childish,
bitches?
immature. You were throwing a fit.
Who
Today,
is
it was
bitches?
ridiculous. I went to bat for you.
Did anyone
this is
watch
my time. This is my
this
speech.
season of Love
I
Island?
hope to God, for your sake, you've done enough politicking that I don't come back. Because I can assure all you guys, I have no
Tiffany's
enemies in this house
dress.
besides Tom.
Ooh.
That's
I
okay.
was curious when he said that because who else would be the bitches other than the women that you've
Yeah,
played?
I
'Cause
thought that's who he was
said that
referring to
I
as
have been on
well.
several shows where bitches mention that I fuck with their emotions and make excuses and whatever the fuck he said. And it's like, who else would you be referring to? And then Tom called him out, rightfully so. And he's
Right.
like,
Clocked
no,
it.
I was referring to you. And it's like, no, you said
No,
bitches from
no, no,
other
no.
shows.
That doesn't make grammatical sense if you were only referring to Tom. You
Right. What was the
And it
whole
was-
analogy there?
And like, and the things he was listing, which he found to be like petty and shallow, was like talking about your feelings and wanting to talk about being included and wanting to communicate. This is like, this is not a great
hates
look.
women
Johnny.
and himself. There is something in
Oh,
there. Because what the like you're mentioning normal human things that we do. This is interactions and intimacy. You don't know that.
yeah.
And that's a
Oh.
problem.
And you know what? Tom Sandoval is definitely a character. You could say many things about him, but I did really appreciate that he stood up to Johnny and like called him out for him saying that. Because I think him backpedaling really made it obvious that, like, yeah, he should definitely be leaving here.
He ate that shit up.
He did. He did.
He did. And then I have a little bit more of this clip.
Come on, dude. I'm telling you one thing. Way more people hate me than hate you out there.
I'm
And
not
they're gonna
surprised.
watch you the way you acted.
I'm not
And your
surprised.
cocky ass and like
My
the way you
cocky
fucking
ass.
like it behoove you to get over that real quick, Tom. You told
Bro,
me the night before I
bro,
wasn't going on the hit
oh
list.
my
Then you
God.
changed your mind.
And this is why the conversations go like this, bro.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
Look,
Okay, bro.
What you did was fucked up.
Get a grip, Tom. Get a grip. You all right. You all right.
Sorry.
What the fuck is your problem?
I just had to get clips of this because their back and forth to me is so funny. Like I said, I feel like it just gives old married couple to me. Like it's like, why are y'all beefing for real? Like, mind you, like we said, it's all because of Paul. That's what's so gaggy about all of this. It's like y'all have no real beef for real. It started from someone that y'all can't even like pinpoint. I feel
Exactly.
like they're watching the show and probably still don't even realize that.
Look at Paul in the like to the left, just keeping his mouth shut, making sure that no one knows.
I
As he
literally, when
should.
they were having that argument, I literally thought, I'm like, wasn't that the week that Paul was also the co-villain or whatever? And like,
Yeah, yes, it
He
was.
never said that, which was even in his speech, never said that. He wanted to focus on calling women bitches and shit. So
Ooh.
like, I'm glad he went home. I mean, because fuck him for real. But that, yeah, it was no way he could have got around what he said. And I like how New York kind of, when Tom started doing the bro thing, even though he wasn't doing like a black scent, he was getting there. And New York was like, get a grip.
Calm down.
Yes,
If we
I was
go
so
there,
we
glad
all
she
going
checked
there.
him.
Calm down. Calm.
I also love that
New
New
York is
York-
always ready to check a bitch. I
Real.
love because it's like people need to be put in their place. Sometimes.
Agreed.
And New York will put you in your place.
I love that New York called out Paul as well, because when Paul did his spiel, he gave a bunch of like la 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 la. It's like I really need this, blah 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 blah. And Tiffany was like, "This makes no sense. We all know who you are, Paul. Can you say some like thing of value, please?" And
I
So
do
I
have a
don't know,
clip of
Tiffany
that
was
as
So
well.
real.
that was so real.
Didn't
It's
really
like,
have
thank you.
somebody.
'Cause
You
Paul,
don't even
you need to
believe
wake up
one
a
of the
bit.
words you just spat out here.
Of course I do.
You're just a liar. And you wearing that priest robe, but sweetie, ain't nobody asking you for prayer or a communion cracker. When are you gonna be real?
I like to think I have.
I don't want to hear it because you can count on me.
Right, Tiffany, but I don't know that in those moments. I'm not sure because you also were kissing Tyson.
Keep putting your foot in your mouth,
you
Rabbi.
help me?
Keep going. You will not be the new pope. He's already been elected, honey.
And it's so funny to me because she's spilling. Like at the end of the day, he tried to play this like woe is me character. Like he
Mhm.
always tries to give that when essentially he's ate up in the game.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, like you had me in the challenge. You had someone who had your back, and I could be a vote for you to stay. And you're saying you don't have anyone when you could have people in this game. You do have people in this game. So why are you pretending like you're just this lone wolf, like that someone, please use me. That was his strategy in BB-18, and it worked. Like he was this wounded dog that needed help, that needed shelter, and Paulie took him in. and warped him. They was wearing the same hairstyles, wearing the same clothes, basically fucking each other. Like, it got weird. And then when Paul no longer needed Paulie, he dropped him. That's why it's like you really cannot trust Paul in situations like this because he did it to Plain Jane. You know, it's like Plain Jane was of use to him when he thought he could use her. And as soon as no longer feels like of use, they can go. And it's like, this is the way he plays the game. And it just doesn't garner respect from people who he needs their vote from.
He hasn't learned a thing. I think he hasn't been on reality TV in what, like 8 years or something. It just seems like he didn't do his research, because I think the last time he played was like what, Big Brother 19. So and he hasn't been on reality TV since.
Seasons?
I don't think so.
I remember in BB19, he famously didn't rewatch BB18 and made the same error of jury management.
That's why I'm like, he should have watched it by now. Like, you coming
I agree.
back. Like, what are we
I hear a lot of Big Brother players don't watch their seasons back because they don't really want to read.
And they repeat the same mistakes. Like even the speech that Paul was giving, it was giving like just the classic, you know, when you're in nomination chair on Big Brother, and you know you're not going home, so you just say a bunch of bullshit for your final speech, and then you move on with the vote. And Tiffany was like, "Nah, you're not gonna say a bunch of bullshit. Say what you really mean, because this is House of fucking Villains." And he's still in like that Big Brother mode. You can just tell everything he does, from the way he campaigns to the way he tries to grovel from the bottom and pretend like he doesn't have allies. It's just kind of crazy.
Well, I hope so, because I'm going to be real. I need Paul to wake up a little bit. I feel like he got saved in this vote due to work. He didn't really do. I think Johnny just messed up and got into a fight with Tom, so all the votes kind of flooded to keep him. And he's left now in the game with no allies, because Ashley and now Johnny are both left. Where do you think he's going to go? Like hitch his wagon up to Tyson and Tom, we said, until he can flip on him?
I mean, I don't know, because Tyson and Tom are barely even together at this point.
I think Tyson and Paul are going to see that they're on the bottom, and they're going to try to run the ones together.
Can I also bring up the fact that Dorita was the only one who thought we can take advantage of this feud? I want to keep Johnny. I'm kind of mad that everyone else didn't wake up to that. I get like, I don't know. Did Tyson control this vote because he has Tom and he has Tiffany, right? So I guess
no. I think he was going to do whatever Tom wanted because he's trying to earn his trust back.
Right. Okay. Dang.
So, and Tom definitely wanted Johnny to go after all that arguing. Like Tyson basically sealed Johnny's fate by telling Johnny to go talk to Tom, which is hilarious. So funny to me. Did y'all have any final thoughts on the episode, child? Because Johnny does end up going home. He's eliminated, banished, evicted, whatever you want to call it.
No, not really. I feel like we kind of left the game at like a reset. I feel like now this whole side of the game is just demolished. And now I feel like there can be a new playing field. So I'm excited to see what episode 7 gives us.
I'm ready for a power shift again.
I'm scared though, because it seemed like in the preview that power shift is going to be against Kate and the girls again. So I don't know. Kate seemed like she was in danger in that preview.
I mean, she does have a big target, doesn't she?
Maybe we'll lose a filler queen like Christine. Something to give the girls, something to give the girls something to mourn over.
Please, yeah. If the girls are going to get flipped on.
No, we need Christine to go home in one episode. Please don't drag her elimination out.
Can I also say, these episodes are quite long. I could use with a little bit of trimming.
Yeah, that's Peacock. Like Peacock gonna drag a show out because they did it with Traders too. Traders don't have to be an hour and something every episode. You can make it a cute 40-something minutes. I think that is the one thing streaming has ruined with media. Shit can be just 40-something minutes. You know, we don't need a full hour. I understand it feels like we want to be action-packed. 40 minutes will get the job done. I promise you.
Right. Because I feel like that whole Minion Impossible challenge could have been like trimmed down to a montage of them doing dares instead of having to see every single one. Yeah. Like stuff like that.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. All of those. Most of those are boring.
Agreed.
And y'all are not Big Brother getting like 3 1-hour episodes a week. Like each cycle in House of Villains.
Well, that's Big Brother. Is like, House of Villains.
I've kind of realized House of Villains, like each cycle is like 2 episodes, right? Before Sam goes
that's
home.
what it seems like.
And it just feels like really long and dragged out, with especially how small the cast is.
Yes. If it was a bigger cast, I think they can eliminate people in one episode, and that could be a more interesting. Because it's a smaller cast, they have to stretch it out. Stretching it out is not working for me. It's not.
No.
And that way you can have an hour-long episode, eliminate one person, and fit everything into the episode.
I will say, even though the challenges are really long, I do like in House of Villains, they really put an effort into their challenges to make them as like interesting as they can. I think this challenge was really cool, but again, it's the same thing. It's just the format. I don't think it works. It's just I just don't care. Do people? Do you guys know people who like watch these shows like The Traitors and House of Villains and are really hyped for the challenge? Because everyone I speak to does not give a shit.
No, I'm not friends with casuals.
Casuals for House of Villains is crazy.
Like I don't know anyone who watches shows and actually is interested in the challenges. Like I don't even watch the challenge for the challenge.
Right.
I don't like. I never care about the challenge. Like ever. Skip to
It's
the
just
end,
a
tell me who
casual
won.
thing for sure, honestly.
I do sometimes.
don't
It depends
get it.
on the challenge because like certain challenges, I'm like, I can't wait to happen for them to do this type of. If it's Survivor versus Big Brother, like the ones that the repeat ones, I'm like because I want to see it. So there's a couple that I do like, but for the most part, I'm gonna say it's a no for me, dog.
I've heard that it's like a family thing. I don't know who in their family are watching House of Villains together, but like apparently it's like a family thing where they all like to watch challenges because it's wholesome content. Apparently, I don't know, maybe.
Yes. I don't have no family. so
Sure.
I don't know.
I just know I didn't need to watch them eat them juicy ass, wet ass slugs for as long as I did.
No.
Didn't need
at
to see.
all.
No, dang.
Yeah. But we can go ahead and tier rank the Girlianas, mama. Starting at the bottom, we have Johnny. There's no reason to move Johnny.
Bottom of chop. Bottom of chop.
Chop.
Bye.
Chop. Paul, I mean, he keeps chopping.
I would say
Like,
Kaya.
I think-
What did he do this episode? Did he
That's
do
cute.
anything?
He
Not really, no.
didn't leave.
Yeah, that was about
was
it.
there.
He got ate up pretty much the whole episode
He
by
did get ate
Tyson,
up.
by Tiffany.
Maybe
I mean-
Child.
I mean, he survived by being a Kaya, so that's why I lean Kaya. But you guys can do Child.
Yeah. Ashley gone. Chop for the Jonaria.
Thank you for there.
Thank you for your service.
Christine.
Bye, Queen.
Christine Asylum.
Baby,
Yeah, Christine.
I'm sorry.
Ned
Who the
Kaya.
fuck is that?
I'm sorry. Argument for Tom to be in Mother for eating up Johnny.
The fuck out of here,
I
Camp.
agree.
I'm kind
Ooh,
of here
oh.
for Tom Mother.
Fuck out of here.
Oh my
I'm
god!
kinda here for it.
I need the fuck out of here. Okay.
This was his episode. This was
Like
his
he
episode.
kind of tore.
Yeah,
Okay, let's take a
he was
vote.
giving-
Mother.
We already heard. I heard y'all. I mean, you didn't take a vote.
Okay. Next is Tyson Chop.
Chop. I agree.
Sorry.
Agreed.
Boring. Tiffany Camp. I feel like she didn't Mother yet this episode.
Put her in motherfucking Mother, please.
I could do
to,
Camp or Mother.
offset Tom. I will put her in Mother.
So here you go again, not giving black women their accolades to offset time.
See, you are not
No.
about to put this on me. You
No,
are
no.
not about to put this on me. You know what? Just for that, top of Mother, bitch. Okay? Top of Mother. You know what? Y'all not gonna get those allegations on me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Drita, that's my mama.
That's my mama.
Oh
Mama
yeah,
down.
she up there.
Kate's
Mother.
camp. Kate's camp this episode.
Kate,
I'd
yeah, I
say.
agree. Kate Camp.
That
Mhm.
crown
And
tilted a
and
little.
Tiffany, head Mother, because we support black women around here.
Yeah, we definitely do. Clip from
This is
this
her-
clip, please.
This is her
and not any-
show.
Not anything else. Screenshot this.
Yes.
We support black women.
And I did get Tom up there. I did get Tom up there. Period. As I should. Some people gonna be mad about it, but it is what it is.
I am some
But that's a wrap, y'all. Oh, actually, get into the other shit. Let me pull this back up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Get into the Patreon. Me and Farrell are dropping another Patreon exclusive this Sunday. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna rank the first boots in Big Brother history. So every first boot in Big Brother history, we're gonna rank. So definitely subscribe to the Patreon. It's only $3, mama. Tune in, tap in. Also, one of these 10 shows will be covered in May. I need everyone in this comment section right now to click the link in the description and go vote a show. Okay? Period. There are
Vote
like
for gay.
4
Are you the one?
Vote Gay Are You the One?
I second that.
Vote Flavor Flav. Bitch, I kind of want to get into Charm School. America's Next Top Model could be tea.
Top
I
Model would
kind
be
of miss
tea.
Jersey Shore. No shade. Like 4 shows. I counted them. I count them every day. 4 shows are tied. Okay, so y'all need to get your votes in because it could be anything. Okay, the link is in the description. Go vote right now, mama.
Who won season 5 of Drag Race?
Jinx.
Jinx.
Oh, okay. That's a good season. Vote for
Yeah.
that.
Water off a duck's back, child. Also get into the Discord. If you love this panel, mama, get into the Discord. You can talk to us every day. We kiki, we cut up. Someone tried to call me out in the Discord talking about some I only read messages. I sometimes comment. They was like, Lee just post and go. I comment, I reply, I talk to the girls, I get into it. But
He
the Discord
does.
is
He
busy.
does.
The real tea is the Discord is busy. We got a lot of people in that Discord. So the notifications be popping. So if you want to join a community, the Reality Kingdom community, the community, the kingdom, join the Discord. Period. Also, get into this recap schedule, baby. We're covering shit out the ass. I can't even list it all. It's so much. If you are watching this podcast visually, look at the screen right now. If you're watching it auditorily, baby, you'll see the updates every day because we got damn near 3 podcasts dropping every damn day. Just tune into the Reality Kingdom and you will see a podcast coming out. Period, bitch. We're booked. We're booked. Also, every Tuesday, Pharaoh is doing his scripted Kingdom content. I believe he has Bridgerton dropping soon, maybe the Oscars reaction. Child, you never know what he's dropping over there at the Scripted Kingdom. So make sure you tune in, pay his bills, comment, subscribe, like, get into the things of the things. And of course, as per usual, thank y'all for keeping it real with the Kingdom. We're out.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.